Welcome back to the All Seasons channel. Today we're going to be working on a BAL slide room. We got a broken cable. Let me show you here. Alright, there's a sticker, tells you it's a BAL slide room system. There's our broken cable. So today we are going to change this cable and get this room all adjusted back like it ought to be, and so everything will work right. Alright, here we go. When you order your replacement cable, you get your cable. It's got the one end already on it, the end that goes in the bracket on the side of the room, and you get a new eye bolt, your adjuster nut, your ferrule, instructions. Throw those away first. No kidding. Read your instructions, and we're gonna do it just like the instructions say, and see how that works out. Because actually, I believe it's the first time I've ever had to replace a cable on a BAL room. I've had to adjust a couple, but I don't think I've ever had to replace a cable on one, because they're typically very reliable. Comes with that new cable comes with like a Chinese finger thingy that you slide up on the cable. So what you do is pull the new cable in with the old cable, because you would not want to have to completely string this thing by hand if you don't have to, that's for sure. The thing goes it goes through a lot of pulleys and different directions, and yeah, it's I don't think you'd want to have to. I pity you if your cable breaks and it actually disappears where you can't get to the end of it, because there's our end that broke. So the instructions tell you to cut the other end off and pull it through that way. You have to pull it through that way because this end always has your end on it, and then you just you got a cable ferrule that goes on this other end, because the cables are one size fits all. So we're gonna use our handy dandy cable cutters. You really gotta have the right tools to do some of this stuff. We got our cutters. We have them crimpers right down there, big old things. We got our ferrule crimpers. I mean, you can't do this stuff without the right tools. So, I mean, if you're a do-it-yourselfer, I mean, you can probably buy the tools cheaper than you can hire somebody to do it for you, but you know you're going to have to pay a little bit for these tools. So we're going to double check, make sure we're on the right cable. Yep. And yes, it's the bottom cable on the back side of the room. Here's that bracket where the other end of that cable goes in. There's a little rubber grommet right there. Take and push that. Oh. Push that rubber grommet out, and then the cable. Yeah. Cable actually hits the side of the room rather than come out of the bracket like it ought to. Alright, let's say the bracket kind of is in the way. Not too bad, I don't think. Just take and pry that room away a little bit. And there we go. Now the instructions tell us to cut this end off, put our Chinese finger thing on here and the new cable, and pull everything through. So we're going to take our handy dandy cable cutters. It's made just for cutting cable. Snap it off. So I've got the new cable through our Chinese finger thing halfway, and then we're going to take and slide this up on the old cable till the old cable and the new cable meet in the middle. might have to put one round of tape on here. Get that Chinese finger thing to slide up on there. So he's having little pieces of cable come out and catch. Just keep sliding that up on there. But you have to push it. You can't pull it. That's the whole idea. Okay. 2 pieces of cable have touched in the middle. Now we're just going to put just a little bit of tape. Just like one round on the Chinese finger thing, and then I'm going to go down the cable 2 or 3 inches just to make sure that nothing slips off. Alright, now I'm going to go up top and pull the old cable. Cameron's going to be down here. He's going to be threading a new cable through, and we're going to get this done. It's all right here. Well, that was easy peasy. There's enough cable on here to do it twice. Alright. Oh, we got the new cable in. And just get it put back here in this bracket like it was before. Just like so. We even got a new rubber grommet. All the grommet does is keeps the cable from sliding out of the bracket. Oh, because that would be bad if that happened. Oh, rubber grommet. Get my bag of goodies. Get our new grommet. It just goes in that bracket to keep the cable from sliding out. Just like that. There's the new grommet. So it just keeps the cable from sliding out. Because if the cable was allowed to slide over there, you know, it could come out. Not this one because it's behind this side of the room, but generally, just put that little rubber grommet. Because these cables sometimes get a little bit of slack in them when the room's working. Not a lot, but nothing like that, but a little bit of slack. So they have the potential to slide out there on some rooms. Give you a new eye bolt. Because that's what actually broke on ours was eye bolt. And the new adjusting nut. There's your cable ferrule. That's what we're going to crimp. And a little styrofoam block that BAL uses. Alright, now this is the one that was broke right here. So that's our old cable. Alright. So we need to slide the new eye bolt in. Like such. Put our adjuster nut on there. Just, I don't know, the instructions said about a ½ inch or so. Because when you pull the new cable through, it's well, I'll show you. Yeah, we're gonna bring our new cable up here. Go ahead and slide your ferrule on that end. Pull your new cable through. You can go ahead and put this in through the ferrule, other end through the ferrule. Just pull everything through like such. The instructions tell you to put as much tension on that thing as you can before you crimp it. Because we're going to have to actually, that big old crimping tool, there's no way in the world I could do it up here in this limited space. So what I'm going to do is pull all the tension out that I want, put these vice grips on to hold it. I'm even going to mark it with a Sharpie so I know that nothing has moved when we get ready to crimp it out here somewhere. So I got that furrow up there as far as I can. I'm gonna mark my cable, and then I'm gonna put these vice grips on here to hold everything, I hope. Never actually tried this. Take the adjuster nut back off our new eye bolt. Gently pull it out. Alright, now we're ready to crimp that thing. Still not going to be the easiest thing in the world to do up here. No, it's going to be 3/16. Actually, it's 3/16. This way. Of course, my channel lock, my vice grips are in the wrong place. Of course.
Need me to hold something?
Get your crimper, get your furrow in the crimper, and sometimes it's easier said than done. Yeah, actually I am, Cameron. Can you just reach in there and hold those vice grips? Like right there. Hopefully nothing slipped because I can't see my... Hopefully nothing slipped because I can't actually see my Sharpie marks, but I don't think so. Oh, it takes about all I can do to crimp these things. All right, we'll get the vice grips out of the way now. Double check her. Yeah, I still can't see the marks because those furls, they expand so much. Those furls are aluminum. When you start crimping them, they go everywhere. All right, we can get one more. Good believe. There we are. We are crimped now. Now, before I actually cut off the excess cable, because if we needed to, we could actually come in here with a little die grinder and cut the aluminum furrow off. I've got other furrows, and we could make this cable longer or shorter if we need to. So I'm going to double check our length real quick before we cut the excess off. And it is good. Now, when you're doing this, make sure you cut the right side, because there's probably 8 feet of extra cable here. Like I said, this is a one size fits all. So, okay, okay, awesome. You're committed now.
Yep.
Just put that eye bolt back in there. Put your little adjusting nut on it. Now we are ready to start adjusting this room, which I think it is severely out of adjustment. Alright. See, I don't know why this side is so loose. Unless Unless it's got stretched. Because these black brackets here where the eye bolts go in, they're just, they actually pass each other here. And there's not a lot of clearance. I think because the cable's been broke for a while, the customer kept using it. And I think that he may have stretched some of these other cables or something. First time it happened, when it broke, he didn't actually have much of a choice. He was I think he was camping and he was trying to get the room back in. See the end back there. These are marked out, top and bottom. Most of the stickers gone off that one. It would have said in, top and bottom. That lets you know which cables you're working on. Just seems like these run real close together. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna take the camera and I'm gonna let Cameron run the room out. Cameron, hang on just a second. Alright, Cameron, run the room out, please. Oh, stop. Nothing on this room wants to align properly. Okay, come back in just a little bit. Okay, stop. Try and run in again. Go ahead, Cameron. Go in, please. In? Yes.
Even more?
Just a second. Yep, come on in. Or out. Sorry. Stop.
That did not sound good.
Alright. This cable needs a little more tension on it. So what I want to see now is they have about the same amount of tension. Because these are two outs. And the ends, see the ends have a little slack in them now. You can't see that, can you? It says in. See, they have a little slack in them. The outs are nice and tight. So let me adjust. Here you go, Cameron. Let me adjust this out cable to try and match the tension to our old cable. This is our new one. Okay, them look a lot better. Alright. Cameron, go out. Or I mean, come in. Come on in. A little bit. Okay. Alright, now let's jump up, kick my shoes off, step up on their bed so I can reach, see if these have about the same amount of tension. And they do. Alright. Alright, that works smooth enough. Alright. Cameron, go out.
Alright.
If I don't say nothing, go all the way. Perfect. All right.
That snap at the end always freaks me out.
Yeah. This room has some issues, but I don't think we can do any better than that right there. So just put these styrofoam pieces on those adjuster nuts, like I say, because when that set of cables has a little bit of slack, which one set of cables has slack when it's in, the other has slack when it's out, so they can actually just vibrate. They can vibrate and adjust themselves. So, okay.
Is there one down there at the end?
Yes, it is. Right here. That's all of them then.
Huh.
All of them's got at least something. Okay, all of them's got at least a little bit of styrofoam on. Now. Okay. Alright, now all we have to do is put the fascia board back on here. And this is a done deal. So I'm not going to bother showing that. It's just a vinyl covered board that covers all that slide mechanism up so you can't see it. So there you have it. There's replacing your broken cable on your BAL slide room. I hope you get some value out of this video, and if you're doing one yourself, or you know something that I could have done better, leave me a comment. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up, ring that notification bell, and thanks for watching.